Hello everyone. Today we are going to study a most important topic of home science, that is about flower arrangement. We will discuss about its introduction, its types, the equipment used, selection of material, application of elements and principles in it. So, like flowers, we know that these are such a beautiful gift of nature to mankind. As John Keats, an English poet, has rightly said, a thing of beauty is joy forever. Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. It is well said, flowers always makes people better, happier and more helpful. They are sunshine, food and medicine to the soul. They give life even to the desolate places and unnoticed corners. Working with them gives an immense pleasure and satisfaction. When we make a flower arrangement, we bring together not only the flowers but also a variety of plant material such as leaves, driftwood, branches, and also beautiful corals, pebbles, and figurines, etc. Each one is a piece of art and has its own beauty. A flower has beautiful color, a leaf has a beautiful, wonderful texture, a driftwood piece has an eye catching shape, a figurine may have amazing curves. We arrange them in such a way that so many different beauties seems to be a unified whole. We use flower arrangement at different places. Somewhere like in the hospital sector, hospitality, where we need to recover the patient. Fresh flower arrangements can also add an ambience to the place, like in hotels. We also use flower arrangements at our homes, at dining places, at the center tables to make a fresh feel to the life. These are arranged at lounges, receptions, banquets, lobbies, VIP rooms and suites, etc. Flower arrangement enhances the aesthetic appeal of the area. They add cheer, beauty and life to the environment. They give a refreshing feel to the view. There are some helping guidelines for flower arrangement. When a flower arrangement is placed in the room, it is immediately becomes part of the complete view of that room. Therefore, it is necessary that it goes with the color scheme, existing furniture and architecture of the room. So, the different points which we keep in mind, the first is placement. Make a definite plan for any flower arrangement based on the purpose, room area and location. Flowers last long when kept in cool and shady place. They should not be kept at a hot place, directly in sunshine or strong light. Flowers cannot be clearly seen when placed in front of a window with the light behind them, except at night. A plain wall or alcove usually provides the best background. A large arrangement should be placed in a big room, as many small arrangement makes the room look too fussy. Select containers, flowers and foliage that expresses the mood of the area. Use flowers with stems of different sizes. Arrange the tallest stem first and then others. Large flowers with bright, bold colors can be used in small in numbers. Avoid mixing fresh and artificial flowers. Avoid regular spacing. Distinctive flowers should usually be placed alone. There are some basic equipments which we need for flower arrangement. These are the required ingredients like mechanics, equipments, containers, bases, accessories and plant materials. Plant material includes flowers, leaves, stems, etc. Mechanics. These are the things which we use floral form or oasis, chicken wire, wire mesh, pin holder placed in the picture above, adhesive tape, setting clay, glue, pebbles and marbles. Then we have equipment which is used to make the flower arrangement like bucket, florist scissors, mister, floral tape, wire and knife. Then we use container in which we place the flower arrangement, vase or jugs, baskets, bowls and trays, wreath frames, candle cups or any other thing. Then we use the bases in which the flower arrangement is done. It can be a wooden base, it can be a stone base, oriental base, pre-section or table mats, which helps to add beauty to the display or protect the surface under the container. Next are the accessories which we use to decorate our flower arrangement. For example, bronze lamps, hats, wooden shapes, beads, candles, carved objects, shells, etc. Then we have plant material like flowers, tall stems, board leaves, foliage, dried plant material, artificial plant material. Then there are different styles of flower arrangement like triangular shapes, circular shapes, crescent shape, fan shape, S shape or ikebana. This is the most commonly used triangular shape, which are mostly placed in the reception or buffet tables, counters, which attracts the person. Then this is a circular shaped arrangement. It adds a pleasing element and satisfying to the viewer's eyes. It is loved by nature since majority of flowers lies in this shape. In fact, it is also easier to arrange flowers in circular fashion. This type of arrangement is laid on conference tables or buffet tables. This presents the high-class executives or politicians on different occasions. Next, we have crescent shape arrangement. This is a asymmetrical and formal arrangement. It requires a lot of skills and experience as these are very eye-catchy. These are kept on hotel lobbies, or these are used as a focal point to catch the attention of the guest. Next we have fan-shaped arrangement. You can see in the image properly the fan-shaped arrangement. It is a low arrangement and it doesn't interfere with conversation across the table. Generally placed in the restaurants, on the buffet or dining tables. Then we have S-shaped arrangement. This is a very graceful style of arrangement. It is easier to make when curved branches are used. Once S shape is made with flowers and filled with center. Then we have ikebana, making flowers live in Japanese. People in Japan uses flowers to symbolize seasons. They represent ideal harmony between earth and eternal life. In each arrangement, there is an imaginary triangle. Tallest line represents heaven. Towards the heaven is man, and the lowest line looking up to the both is earth. This is the other form, ukebana, and basket type of arrangement is called morimano. Then we have principles of flower arrangement. These are balance, focal point, emphasis or dominance, rhythm, contrast, proportion, scale, and texture. Balance means that to give a finished arrangement that doesn't fall or overlook, and it gives a balance. These are of two types, symmetrical or asymmetrical. Symmetrical balance means formal balance in which both the sides looks equal, and asymmetrical balance is the informal balance in which the arrangement can be abstract. Like if we say we have a picture on a wall titled to one side, we immediately adjust it to the right position. This is just because of the stability or balance and everything. So, for heavy bottom or heavy top or heavy sided, one sided, it doesn't look gives a pleasing effect. So, balance means systematic and symmetrical. The next element is focal point. This is composed of some massive material such as larger flowers, bright colors, or something that will immediately attract the attention of the viewer. Then we have emphasis or dominance. It may be achieved through the use of dominant colors, attractive or catchy colors, size, shape, or texture, or by using larger forms or stronger colors, as we can see in the pictures. Then we have rhythm. Rhythm refers to repetition of the same elements. These are maybe obtained by through repetition of shapes, hues, lines, directions, etc. Rhythm may also be achieved through a gradual change or progression in size that we can see in the picture, weight, texture, or color of that substance. Then we have contrast or difference. This is achieved by placing opposite or unlike elements together so as to emphasize or accentuate their differences. Contrast stimulate interest. Then we have proportion, means the size of each element, like the container, the plant material, etc. These results in pleasing harmonious appearance if the size, shape, or everything is in proportion. Then we move towards the texture. Plant material comes in various textures: glossy, velvet, dull, and so on. Then we have scale. Scale is the size relationship between flower or between flowers and the container. When variation of size is too great or too small, components are out of scale. We can see in the picture the first with the good scale and the other with the poor scale, where we have two large flowers. Next, we'll move towards the placement of flower arrangements, like where we can arrange our flower arrangement. It's at the eye level. These can be prominently seen placed at height of 18 inches to 4 feet. High level for anything placed well above eye level. Flowers used must be long, can also be suspended from the ceiling. At low level, where flowers and vases must be large and decorative. Then we move towards how we can care of our flower arrangement. Never expose the flower arrangements to the direct rod or sunlight, as the moisture will not retain in the flowers. Never put floral arrangements near bowl of fruits. Spray lukewarm water from a mister to keep flowers fresh. Change water every day. Add Listerine, ammonia, salt, sugar, or aspirin in small amounts to water to slow down bacterial growth. Always use clean containers. That's it for today. We'll meet